Now, so looking at stage 23 of this Ferrari Aperta event, and yeah, this one requires the full like stars on all the cars that are involved with it. So the only one of these is that I can actually take part in is the Hurricane Evo Spider. For this one, you need to be 3,900 rating, and I've got 5 epic import parts included. But I don't think they gave like 20 tuning per import part. So you should be able to get away with this with just the cash and regular import parts. I've actually done this one already, the bridge finale, like twice and messed up twice in it because this is a version of this track which is very rarely to never use in this game. A couple of races in the career make use out of it, alright? But like otherwise, it's very, very rarely seen. And yeah, it just a couple of parts in this took me by surprise. But again, even saying that, where I had actually even a wreck on one of the attempts, I was able to pass this. This isn't down to the time again. This is just down to like having the tuning for the car. Because yeah, like I said, in the last race I wrecked and managed the time with just barely, but still. Yeah, if you have this car and you are playing it to this level, you should be okay enough with this. Just be wary of the fact that Hurricane Evo, I took a bad left turn here one of the races and ended up in the drink. The fact that this car turns slowly at boosts sometimes. And yeah, this involves the hill climb parts of San Fran. It's actually missing one of the ramps as well. It's kind of weird. Definitely, like, I'm not used to this track at all. So yeah, seeking out that left ramp there, it just doesn't exist on this version of the course. It's cool to see like these cut up variations, but yeah, it's a little bit on the unusual side when you're used to doing this from the expert courses and stuff. Again, this is one that's like, as long as you have the tuning for the car, you should be okay to get the 9 blueprints from today. And I'm gonna go through that a small bit after the race, like, because where that leaves me at in terms of the rest of this event. And yeah, the stage has a strange ending to it as well. Doesn't end here like most of the ones do. It actually, yeah, goes out across the bridge. Yeah, and that's a far more decent time. It's still like that's with 6.5 seconds to spare. So it probably wouldn't be too easy to do, to be honest, with touch drive, just because of the amount of strange stuff on the track, and that's a 4K rated version, that Spider. But yeah, 1 or 2 bits and pieces that were odd with this is like even just at the start of the course. One sec. Yeah, so like you pass underneath the bridgeway here, and I managed to like skim it fairly low both times, but uh, yeah, the bridge here, like it would be possible to flick the car up, I'd say, into the side of that if you're not too careful with this one. So just be wary of that. And yeah, coming down here onto the wharf area, I messed that up once and just ended up inside in the water, like I said. But yeah, that brings me now to within like, should be, I think, 3 or 4 blueprints of the next star for the Aperta, which has me kind of like, yeah, rocking a hard place really. So yeah, I'm missing 3. So that would mean that like if I could do any one of the other days, I would be able to get that next star from it. But say like those 2 Lamborghini ones are kind of odd, because for me those summer speed rush packs now have the ability to just chuck me nothing but the Spider Evo blueprints. So I'm looking at like getting the ones from the SLR back here, which would give me enough blueprints to get the car, and then I'd be able to do that stage that has the token rewards for it. But the problem is the fact that I need 22 blueprints, which means, knowing my luck, that's gonna take 7 packs. Which, yeah, that's like the potential there to lose 5,000 tokens. It's a strange one. Like, this event has really, really turned poor at the end. Like, it has. I've never seen an event in this turn so bad. But say like, yeah, stage 21 I'd be able to do with tuning up the Aperta. But saying that, that's only like 600, 1,000, 1,200 tokens back. So realistically, if it took me more than 10 packs of tokens for the SLR, it would actually be, I'd be at a deficit from doing that. And my reward would be a single extra star for the Aperta and an extra star for the SLR. Honestly, like, this is one of the ones where I personally probably won't do that. Depending on how I feel later on this week. I've actually been quite sick this weekend, by the way, which is why there's been less videos from me, because I had a trouble not sneezing or coughing while I was doing a video. But I'm currently on antihistamines and cough medicine, so yeah, a little bit high, but that's good. But yeah, like, this car kind of, it's not compelling me to do it. Like, if that ends up costing me about 3,000 or 4,000 tokens, I don't know, leave your thoughts below in the comments if you're still watching the video at this point. I wouldn't mind, like, your thoughts on the car. But yeah, realistically, that's going to be like one extra star on that. Get back 1,200 of the tokens, which I'll probably spend about 5,000 to get that SLR star, as well as lose my sanity. I don't know. Like I said, if you're still watching the video at this point, I appreciate your opinion, and chuck a comment down below if you think that's a good idea or a bad idea. Otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty much probably done with this, with the exception of the event at the end, which case I'm going to be doing a run of that in a best pat, but with a 2-star version of LaFerrari Aperta, which isn't exactly going to like do amazing on any leaderboards. But I've seen the fact that, like, hope in my club at least, no one's gone for that silly, like, the 1,000 token kind of, or the, well, 11,000 token microtransaction. But hopefully people kind of stay away from there anyway a small bit, because that's way too much. And this event has turned really into a S show just in terms of microtransactions. Alright, but I'm going to stop ranting about it at this stage. Like I said, it's a weird one, but I'm not sure if I want to spend 5,000 tokens on 2 stars for the Aperta and an SLR star. Wait, it'll depend on if I've got stuff to do over the weekend or not. I might get tempted in, or like I said, if people have got that up to 3 stars and shout at me to get it in the comments, I'll have a think about it. But yeah, sub button over my head, guys. There's, yeah, my other videos over here, and I'm working on a decent enough time as well with that Apollo. I'm up to the 10% mark in it, but I keep messing up on one particular part in it, because like I said, I've been sneezing all weekend, and doing it riot event with sneezing is really annoying. So yeah, guys, drive safe, and we'll chat to you when I get that Apollo run complete without sneezing my brains out.